11 of the Road to GPC States training recap series. This week, my body weight actually hit a low of 55.7. I am going to be trying to eat a bit more to just keep me closer to that 56 kilos mark, just to make things a little bit easier on my body. I'm still not sleeping great. I have a lot of life stress going on. I am trying to deal with it. So those coping mechanisms we've spoken about previously, I'm still using them. I hit a couple of PBs in the gym this week, as you'll see, but I also did miss my top single on squats. It's the only lift I've missed all prep. I am putting that down to the fact though that I did actually injure my neck on Friday night. It spasmed really hard while I'm benching. I think it's related to my traps being too tight. So I'm gonna get that looked at this week and hopefully can get it under control by comp. But now let's jump in and take a look at how this week actually went. Day one was bench. 70 kilo last warm up moved really well. Held position nice, no pain, especially through the shoulders, which was good. And this then translated into hitting a nice tidy PB at 75 kilos straight afterwards. Overall, yeah, super stoked with how this moved. Held the pause a bit longer and just really strong off the chest. So looking forward to hitting a PB in comp. Day two was deadlifts. My planned top single was 160 kilos. As you can see, this moved really well. Really happy with how this moved. And then took 165 for another attempt straight afterwards. This was a little ugly, as you will see, a bit of hitching at the top. I actually nearly lost grip with my left hand because my fingers caught on my thigh. I actually have a pretty spectacular bruise from it now. Day three was my second bench session and I had 67.5 kilos for 2 by 2 3-count pause bench. On my first set, I actually spasmed through my neck and this has now caused me issues for the rest of the week. But overall, even with the spasming, I got these 2 sets out really easy. The pauses were really solid and coming off the chest, yeah, it was a bit of a struggle, but it moved. So hopefully my neck heals up over the coming week, seeing as we're getting into openers next week. Day 4 was squats, and this first video is my last warm-up at 135 kilos. This will probably be close to what I open with. It moved really well, really strong out the hole and hit depth really nicely. My top set was 145 kilos and I did injure my neck the night before benching, and I just was not in the right mindset for this. So I missed it. It was just, didn't even get to depth. Like, it was just no head in the game for this one today. So that wraps up this week's training recap. I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning, but I am 2 weeks out now. So hitting openers over the next week, and then it will be deload the week of comp. So give us a like, hit subscribe, and stay tuned for the next installment. Thanks.